Hello and welcome. My name's Guido Benani.
And my name is Jared Cartoon.
Welcome back to another episode of Freehold Friday. Now today, for all our viewers, we have a great opportunity in New South Wales, so stay tuned. Welcome back. Now Jared's got a great opportunity as mentioned in the intro. This is part of 33 to 35 Forbes Road in Parks, New South Wales. Jared, can you please tell us a little bit about the site?
Fantastic. So this is a great opportunity for those childcare developers out there looking for a nice childcare development site that's got its permit, its development approval in place, and it's got the tenant in place via an agreement for lease.
We did the project management here, didn't we?
We did. We project managed this one. We secured the tenant for this one. We've been heavily involved at the back end. So this is really a sensational opportunity. A bit of a unique one as well, which I'll touch on later on in the video about how you could also be potentially buying a larger block here than what's currently what we're going to be talking about. But essentially, this is a 1,876 square metre block approximately for the childcare component of this site. That's for sale. Licensed for development approval permit in place for 72 places. So this future centre is going to have a license for 72 places. Nice, beautiful, clean design, single level, forward facing onto a major arterial Forbes Road, which sees a lot of traffic coming into Parks and all of the nearby towns like Forbes. So a fantastic opportunity here, Guido. As I said, these sites are rarer than hen's teeth when they come with a permit and a tenant. If you're looking at this and you're a developer out there, or you're just someone new to childcare investment, you want to get into something like this, where you've got these opportunities where the developer's taken the time.
All the hard work's been done.
Exactly. You're not just buying land here, you're buying a project. You're buying something that's got a lot of time, consultants, reports, plans, put together, cost, time, effort. This is ready for someone to step in, take it to that next level, and realize this project, bring it out of the ground. So, very rare. We find that a lot of interest comes to these types of opportunities.
Now, you mentioned it's got DA for 72 places and it is tenanted, but what we haven't mentioned yet is how highly experienced the tenant is.
Yes.
That's one thing that any investor wants to know, that their tenant is highly experienced. Now, they're a multi-centre national operator. They currently operate within New South Wales, South Australia, Queensland and Western Australia. Right? Now, in my cheat notes here, it's got that they're currently operating a total of 733 licensed places at the time of shooting this video. Right? So that's a lot of kids that they already take
across
care
all
of.
of their centres. So this is a really great operator. And we'll have all of the details in the information memorandum regarding the lease, the tenant profile, all of that information. So we really, if you want to find out all of the details, see the photos, see the plans, make sure you inquire to get that information memorandum, because you're going to want to see that information, and we've a lot of time and effort goes in on our part into that document. It's a really well crafted document, so make sure you inquire. All of your questions will be answered most likely in that document.
I remember when we were leasing this particular one, that was quite a buzzing effect around the office, right? And there was lots of inquiries coming in, and the selection of the tenant was something that the landlord and ourselves really put a lot of time and effort into. So you can be sure that this tenant is someone that you want to be dealing with over the next 10 years plus 10 plus 10. Long leases on these.
And with these types of operators, they've got, as you said, multiple states, multiple centres, but they've got a strong growth appetite as well. So centres in their growth pipeline as well. So make sure you inquire to get that information memorandum. 72 places, single level, really high exposure street that this centre will be facing towards. So
and a great lot size as well, 1,876 square metres. Is fantastic. Now, this one here is, sorry, you're going to say?
I was going to say that this is a little bit rare. Maybe this is what you were about to say. This is a little bit rare because we've got the childcare component of the site, And then this site is also a much larger site. So there's land that's vacant next to this childcare block on the plan that's also available for sale. So you could be potentially saying, okay, I want to buy the childcare, but behind it is all this vacant land. That land is approximately, I've got it somewhere here.
2,203 square metres.
Exactly right, Guido, always prepared. So, you've got that additional component of land behind that's also available for sale. So make sure that when you see this opportunity, you have the opportunity to buy the childcare, but also the rest of the land that comes with it. And you could potentially look at residential, you could look at other uses as well to co-locate next to this childcare centre.
Now, as we know, the childcare market in general is one that's very buoyant. It's very exciting to be working in that space. We're the leader here in Victoria, but we're doing a lot in New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, and we're really finding that these states are also very interested in childcare. So if you are a Victorian investor, feel free to give us a call. Obviously, if you're an investor in any state, give us a call. Now, this one here is for sale by expression of interest. Now, Jared, when's the expression of interest finishing?
So this finishes Thursday, 30th of May at 4 p.m, if not sold prior. So make sure that you understand that, whilst a lot of, interest usually comes with these types of permitted and leased sites, a lot of the time buyers like to make early offers, and we do not hold those offers back. So, whilst the expression of interest is set to close towards the end of May, there's every opportunity that someone might make an early offer. So make sure that you're across that. If you want to be notified if an early offer comes in, make sure you let your agent know about that. Now, to finish this off, just a little bit about the area. Because some of you may not be familiar with parks. It's a beautiful part of New South Wales. The New South Wales government has actually marked this area as part of their government budget plan for a special activation precinct, or SAP. And they're awarded $128 million into upgrades for the roads, utilities in this area, and that's expected to generate a lot of jobs. We're going to be here, approximately 3,000 jobs to be created out of this government initiative. They're also expecting there to be, coming out of this initiative, 1,500 hectares for future development in this area. So, these areas you find a lot of, growth, a lot of housing estates come up, and a lot of investment in the government as well into these regional outposts and these regional townships to contribute to their infrastructure, their roads, and the economies there. So that's always welcoming to see. And of course, there'll be a lot more information about this, the area, the demand, in our information memorandum. So please make sure that you inquire with me, Jared Cartoon, my email, Jared, Jared, @aslre.com.au. You can also call me on my mobile, 0499 555 101. Request a copy of the information memorandum. We'll also have the contract of sale there as well for you to take a look at. Definitely an opportunity that you're going to want to take a look at. So I look forward to receiving your call or email about this one.
Brilliant. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day.
Take care.